right, YouTube, welcome back. Denny here again, and this is video number 2. Video numero dos. Welcome back. Thank you once again to the 17 or 18 people that watched my first video. Crushing it right out of the gate, right? Not really, but I appreciate y'all. So what I wanted to discuss is why I started YouTube at my age. I am in my mid-40s, even though I may look a little bit younger, maybe a lot younger, some might say, but that's just how it is. I was always kind of late for everything. I was born late. I think I was delivered 14 hours after I was supposed to be, so I didn't want to come out, but eventually did. And I was late hitting puberty. I was late in my growth spurt. I was very late in losing my virginity. I was late graduating high school. I was 19 years old at the time. I started working a little bit later as far as like a full-time job. And funny enough, I had a bad habit of coming in late to work. So everything's late in my life. And I started my own business, started working for myself, which might be considered late at my age. And of course now I'm starting YouTube, arguably late. So now I would say that if you want to start a YouTube channel and you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, there's just a few things to consider. I would say you have to decide and have to know if you want to just dabble in this as a hobby, or if you want to do it seriously as a consistent thing for the foreseeable future. Now, if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, you probably already have a full-time job. You're working. Even in your 60s and 70s now, it's harder and harder to retire. So I know people in their 70s that still have full-time jobs. So if you have a full-time job, especially a career that you've worked for and you've progressed in, you may want to keep focusing on that, and also consider a little bit of a lifestyle tweak if you were to try to do YouTube. Like if you are comfortable and you like coming home after work after 8 or 9 hours and doing your chores, getting your dinner, and then just like relaxing, watching some TV shows for the rest of the night, and then getting ready for bed, and then doing it all over the next morning, well, then you have to realize that you may have to sacrifice some of your leisure time and sacrifice some of your routine if you want to get into videos, especially just coming up with ideas and then just doing the little bit of the technical part and then uploading. And I'm not doing really editing yet, but I will be, and that's something I'm taking time to learn about. I'm still watching videos and tutorials and things like that, so I'll start to get into that a little bit. So yeah, basically why I did it, I just wanted to challenge myself. I was always, if something popped into my head and was sort of like living rent-free up here that I wanted to do, or that was bothering me or itching at me, I always tended to do it. With self-employment, that was something that was eating at me, and I knew that was a move I needed to make. So I just took the steps and took my time, didn't rush into it, and tried to do it correctly. If you want to know what my main job is, I am a certified journeyman locksmith. I do locks and doors, commercial hardware, installations, and all sorts of other things to do with locks and keys and repairing doors and all that fun stuff. So I made that jump, and it was a bit scary. And I had a good job. I was with one company for like 20 years. I had seniority, job safety, and all that, but I just didn't want to be a 9-to-5er anymore. Didn't want to have a boss. Want to be my own man, be my own boss. And that's something that was eating at me, and something that I knew if I didn't do, I would regret, and it would bother me. And I didn't want to walk around day to day with this sort of cloud over my head. Success or failure, I was going to at least try. And same thing goes with YouTube. And I think that's the mindset you'd want to have, is just no fear, just do it. People don't think that I should have quit my locksmithing job and taken that risk, and people think I might be wasting my time with this. And you're going to get the same sort of reaction if you try to do anything new or out of bounds, or things that are kind of laughed at. You tell someone you're going to be a successful YouTuber and make a full-time living. Most people probably laugh at you. And, to some extent, you have to consider that it's, extremely rare to be a huge success on social media or YouTube, or, that sort of life. So it's just up to each individual. Like I say, if you're not sure about it, maybe hold off. If you really want to do it, then I say do it. I would encourage you to do it. You don't need any more motivation, because you've probably made up your mind. So all I can do is just say good luck, and keep at it, and don't listen to people who are negative and want to discourage you. So I would stick with it, follow your heart. If you have dreams, regardless of age, just do it. And yeah, that's all I could think of. I'll have to come up with some more ideas for the next video. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'll just leave you with that. And just a shout out and thanks again for the few people that have commented and watched my videos. There's a gentleman out there who lives in my town. Actually, he has a YouTube channel, Martin Blair. He's an interesting guy. He's got a fun story and unique story to tell as well. So check out his channel, and you'll have some fun there as well. So that's all I have to say for today. So good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on where you are and when you watch this. This is Denny, and I wish you a safe and happy week coming up. God bless. Peace. We'll see you on the next one.